As I mentioned yesterday in the daily financial news, just closed on my first flip. And I want to go over 3 topics. First, I want to be a little petty and acknowledge the Crash Bros and thank them for the opportunity to create an easy $30,000 plus. Without their great work, Yahoo Finance would not have posted that article saying 87% of home buyers think it is a bad time to buy. You can go back on my playlist and see the exact day that happened and see that when I made my first acquisition. We're going to go over all the details in a minute. Number 2, I consider this to be an easy flip. We're going to go over the decisions, we're going to go over the timeline. And then number 3, I want to be very clear. Most of you should not do this. Now, the reason I say most of you should not do this is because most of you have not done the work. Let's go back and review the opportunity that I found. So in mid-October of 2022, we found a heavy fixer in Fresno, California, listed for $270 grand. It was one of many properties that I offered on. This one happened to counter, and we ended up agreeing at $203,000, and we closed on Halloween, 10/31/2022. After that, if you go back and watch my playlist, you will see that we created a phase 1 and a phase 2. Why did I do that? Remember, FHA has a 90-day rule. FHA buyer could not buy it for 90 days because of seasoning. I also went through the house and said, this is required, this is optional. So I think a lot of people, if they had not done the work, would have done the entire remodel at the same time. And that would have wasted money and you would have made less money. I estimate $12,000 thereabouts in additional profit because I didn't do phase 2. We also listed this property the week before Christmas, perhaps the worst time to list a property. It went into escrow at the end of December and it just closed at $309,000. I will give you all the reports, all the details when we're back in town. You could look it up on Zillow and see that it actually sold for $314,000, but realize there was a $5,000 credit, so I consider it $309,000. We sold it for list price. So in the end, we bought it for $203,000. There's about $4,000 in closing costs to purchase, including insurance. We spent about $45,000 on the remodel. We sold it for $309,000. There's about $20,000 in selling costs. So all told, it's over a $30,000 profit. Again, the Crash Bros, thank you. You made it easy to find a deal on the MLS. Everybody could find it. It was a heavy fixer, so FHA buyers could not buy it. My camera's moving a little bit, sorry. So again, remember, it was on the MLS. Everybody could buy it. And we had a team. We did phase 1, phase 2. We listed it at the horrible time and it closed on January 30th. So 89 days start to finish. The reason this works and the reason I consider it easy is because I've looked at my market every day for nearly 20 years. I have teams and networks that I've done, and I knew going in that I had multiple exits. In the end, real estate investing is a skill and everyone can learn it. You just have to focus, buy box, daily discipline all the time. All right, everybody, have fun. Thanks again. Bye.